Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2026. Here we are. It's the first Wacky's Actually Waffles 2026. Today I'm going to be talking comics, new comics, things we're looking forward to. Talk a bit about things I picked up in England when I was over there, apart from the bug, the lurgy, the flu, the plague, the God knows what. And today I'm joined by, where is he? My co-partner in crime, Fairmonic. How you doing, mate?
How's it going?
How was your New Year? Anything good happen with you? Put you on the spot.
Yeah, not really. It was we had like some cold weather down here in Mystery Land, and so it was, it's a warmer climate where I am most of the time. We get like a week or two of winter, and so we had like a couple of 40-50 degree nights, and then one night it was randomly like 30, and it was I thought that was someone knocking at the door. I was like,
sorry
oh
about
my
that.
God.
What's 30? What's 30 in Celsius? Is it like 1 or 2 degrees? Is it something like that? Really low?
I don't.
Like
well,
freezing?
yeah, I think that is pretty close because I think it converts over to 32. But
Jim was moaning about that on one of the podcasts, wasn't he? Saying like, great talks in bloody Celsius or centigrade, whatever that is.
We speak American here, damn it. But,
oh God! In Japan they do use actually C. In England, Fairmonic, it was weird. We had a mix. I think I talked about this before. They used to use Celsius when it was like freeze, when it was cold, and Fahrenheit for the warm. So I never made any sense. Anyway, we're starting off this stream talking about the weather. What is going on? Crazy.
But yeah, it was really cold on New Year's night. So like I think everyone did their fireworks really early, and by like 9 o'clock, everyone seemed to go inside. And with it being nice and quiet, I just, I curled up, I watched some movies and had all my cats jump on me, and I was out. I felt like an old man.
Were your cats okay? Because he was talking about, my brother, I met my brother over in the UK, he'd come over from Germany, and he's got a dog, and he said the dogs, of course, dogs hate it. They hate the New Year fireworks. They get as far from the window as possible as they can, just like, until it's over.
No, the cats, they don't really mind it. They're spooked like the first couple of times, and then they're just kind of like, I guess this is a thing.
Okay, yeah, too cool for cats, aren't they? Too cool to get bothered by fireworks.
Yeah,
so, as you know, like I'm not doing so well. You might hear sounds of chewing or what do you call it, throat sweets hitting me teeth. I've got tea, I've got water, and I've got a box of chocolate coins, which I can't wait to open later.
Oh, there you go.
Woohoo! It comes in a handy money collecting. What do you call it? What do they used to call these?
A post bin.
You put coins in. You collect stuff in it.
A piggy bank.
That's the one. A piggy bank. Yeah. So
it's not pig shaped. That's why you couldn't click it.
It's a British post box. Look, isn't it beautiful? Yeah. And what else? Cool. I've got some comics to show you. Should I do those first? I only got a couple.
Yeah, do whatever.
The main one I got is the most important one I wanted to pick up. Was the physical copy. Criminal, giant-sized Criminal. Right, I got it, man. I'm so happy.
Is that everything you had hoped for?
It's not bad. It's interesting. It's newsprint quality paper inside, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. It's got that kind of old style feel to it. Like you can see the muted colours. Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips on the art. Really cool. I've not read it through yet. I've got about halfway through because it's giant-sized.
Yeah,
really happy to get that. Did you know there's a streaming series coming soon? I've heard about it, but I don't know when it's starting.
That's surprising because I guess we could talk about it towards the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there is news abounding about the prices and speculations on things.
Oh my God. I hope it's good news. Probably not though. Yeah. I also managed to get an issue on a Skin Breaker. Had to get one, just for the art. Beautiful.
Were you having a hard time getting a hold of it over there originally?
No, it was sat there on not the Newbery shelf, but on.
No. I mean, where you are over in Japan, or is it?
Oh yeah, I can't get it. Can't get it at all. I got the digital one. I bought it on digital.
Yeah,
and I wanted to get
a surprising
physical copy of the latest Ghost Pepper. So that was nice to get an actual physical of that. I can't get this either in Japan. So very cool, very very cool. Yes.
Yeah. I figured Skin Breaker would be a little bit easier to get a hold of because it's Kirkman and all that.
I know, right? Yeah, it's weird. And I've just got 2 more to show you. This, have you ever heard of this? Here we go. And it's not a manga company.
Oh, that's cool.
Viz. It's a British comic. It's kind of lewd, rude, takes the piss out of, what popular culture, a bit naughty. It's been going for years.
So kind of like Maddish.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's got this kind of black and white British old-fashioned style comics, but they are what do you call it? Satirical, comical, stupid, bonkers, cheeky, crikey, blimey, that kind of thing. It has like stupid readers' letters, that just talk nonsense about things.
Oh, that was the best. They had a gaming magazine that I used to get, and like every month they would have like a pinned comment, a shame kind of thing, and it's like somebody wrote in complaining that we didn't do enough coverage on X game. If you would waited one more week when the game was actually announced, we had a whole coverage on it. Just kind of snide pokes at the audience.
You can't beat snide pokes. Also get World of Wisdom Calendar 2026. It's got the Fat Slags famous characters at the front there. The cover, they are called the Fat Slags.
Gary Larson.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that, yeah. Cool stuff. So I think this will be going up on my wall, definitely. So again, you can't get this digital. You can't get it at all, as far as I know, overseas. You might be able to get it in the States, but as far as I know, it's only physical and only in the UK.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I should have sent you to do some grocery shopping and see if you could find the Fleetwood Sonic comics.
Oh God, yeah, I never thought.
Yeah, because those, you can't get those. I guess you could get it digitally if you're sailing the seas and all that, but like, there's no collection of it. There's no it's even hard to find some of them. But like those Fleetwoods are next to impossible to get in the United States without some luck.
Sure. The last one, Brian, I promise. This is not a comic. This is actually it's a picture book.
It's a book.
A children's picture book, but it's one I've always wanted to get. Here we go. It's Fungus the Bogeyman by Raymond Briggs. I used to have a pop-up book of this when I was a kid. It was called the Plop-Up Book. Brilliant. I love this guy's art. He does like pencil crayon, like incredible detail. Where are we? Let's find a suitable page. The Bogeyman. It's completely crazy. I don't think this guy's famous overseas. He did the book that the animated called The Snowman. It's a very popular Christmas story. Also Father Christmas. But again, I think outside the UK, you won't really hear about him.
Yeah, it's I could definitely see somebody at DreamWorks reading that and being like, we could do Shrek.
Yeah, long time before Shrek. What's weird is he also went on years later. I think in the 80s, he wrote a book called When the Wind Blows, right? And it's absolutely terrifying but brilliant story of a nuclear strike on the UK, told from the perspective of just a working class family who live out in the countryside. It's really, really good, really moving. I think they made an animated movie of it as well.
So, have you seen the movie Grave of Fireflies?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
That's what I always think of. That's a classic.
Ghibli ones, yeah. So that's it. That's me stash from the UK.
That's some good stuff, man.
Very happy with this one, especially the Criminal. Getting the physical copy because it wasn't released on digital as we talked about before. Somebody's here. Davina Duckworth in the chat. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Best wishes to you. Let's hope 2026 is better than the end of 2025 for me anyway. I've just been nothing but sick for like 6 weeks. So right, that's me blabbing on. Let me ask you, did you treat yourself to anything good for Christmas? Any comic book goodies?
Well, I mean, you saw the big Transformers box set that I got. I kind of helpfully point my family in the right direction because they don't really know anything about comics, or especially what I like. They would just grab like Spider-Man or something. So I got ironically enough, though, I did get the Strange Academy. The hardcover of that because you get the whole series collected from Scotty Young.
Oh, nice.
And all the other stuff that's not him isn't included, but that stuff might as well not exist if Scotty's not writing it, in my opinion. But they had that. It was just the other Scott Pilgrim box set. They had that was on discount, and I was like carefully pointing them in that direction because it's like they're like $150 and they were on sale for like $20-$30 or something.
Oh wow, that's a huge discount, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And so they had the color set and the black and white, and I'm like, well, man, I could buy both of them for cheaper than one set cost. I'm going to do that. So,
sounds good to me.
Not too shabby.
I forgot one more thing. It's actually picked up a book. Remember books?
Yeah. I knew there was going to be writing in here somewhere.
Project Hail Mary by the author of The Martian. So it's supposed to be good. I think they're making a movie.
Oh, The Martian, okay.
Made a movie with, it says it's coming soon, starring Ryan Gosling. So, yeah, it's pretty good so far.
You sold me.
Sci-fi story.
I watched the Barbie movie because that guy was in it.
Oh, I tell you, speaking of movies, on the plane over, one of the planes I watched Weapons, finally. My wife and daughter had watched it, and they before me, they were like saying, you've got to watch it. It's not as crazy as we thought it was going to be. It's not as scary. It's just weird, but it's good. So I did, and I really enjoyed it.
It's not bad. They have, shit. Alright, there was another movie that I watched recently that has kind of the same plot and twist without giving it all away. There you go. But you got Jim. Jim will show up in the chat here in a second.
Yeah,
since we mentioned
it's a Jim signal, not the bat signal. Like paging Jim from Weird Times Comics. No, he doesn't watch my live streams. Come on, man.
It's too late. But I don't even remember what I was saying now.
You're talking about a movie that's similar to Weapons that you're going to recommend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of the other half of the coin is I don't remember what movie it is exactly. Okay. I just remember it's got the... Well, I don't want to give away the twist because Weapons is still kind of recent, but it has the same ending twist with the, what's going on in the city kind of thing. So
yeah.
I watched that, and then when I got to the twist, I'm like, oh, I've seen this before, but a little bit better. And so I can't remember. Oh, Longlegs.
Longlegs. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it. It looks freaky. It's that kind of cool poster really where. Is it worth a look? Worth a watch?
Oh yeah, like Weapons is like a 6.5 to 7, I'd say, just depending on how negative I'm feeling that day. And Longlegs is like 8.59.
Oh,
but I'm an artsy
You heard it here,
guy.
folks. Fearmonix recommending Longlegs over Weapons. So come on, go out and watch it or rent it.
Yeah. But I like that artsy stuff, nice long sweeping shots and uncomfortable, silent, long frames. So it's a lot more of that and less of for
Wait a
like.
Minute, are you saying you've got an attention span? That is impressive.
I didn't download TikTok. My brain is still, it's not smooth completely yet. So
we've got Davina in the chat saying she wants to see Dust Bunny. I've heard the name, heard the title, but I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look on there. Let's Google it. Dust Bunny.
Now I'm mildly curious as well.
Ooh. A 2025 American action thriller film, written, produced, and directed by Brian Fuller.
Oh, got a stacked cast.
I know his name, Brian Fuller. What's that from? Interesting.
Hannibal, American Gods,
That's it, nice one. Yeah, American Gods and Hannibal.
Yeah.
Starring David Dastmalchian, Mads Mikkelsen, Sigourney Weaver. Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a pretty stacked cast.
Yeah, nice one. Girl hires Mads Mikkelsen to kill the monster under her bed. Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a weird Doctor Who episode.
Let's shout out as well. Great to see you as one of the new members of the channel. Thank you so much, man. Tadash Kevin in the chat. Hello, welcome to one of our crazy, rare Sunday night live streams. It's Sunday night where you are, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Sunday.
It's Monday, 1:15 p.m. here in Japan. Just had me lunch. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. Time is so bizarre.
I'm trying to think what else I watched on the plane. It wasn't that... didn't have that much of a great selection. I just kind of ended up watching older stuff. I was rewatching Dune to kill some time because I couldn't sleep on the plane. It was nuts.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it is. You gotta... A lot of the selection's kind of odd. I think I watched Citizen Kane when I had a long flight once. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, how we're doing. So great to see you guys and girls in the chat. Thank you so much. Right, shall we talk a bit of recommendations from last week where there was nothing out? And I was away, so I missed whatever came out last week. Let me just share the screen. Do you have anything from last week, or just, if not, generally from, 2025.
From last week, yeah, I got next to nothing. There was
Nothing,
Skin
right?
Police and there was Feral, and I mean Skin Police was good. It was I saw, if you look on League, you might even see it, but
Skin Police 2, number
yeah,
4.
the writer was saying, like, like, oh, we might do more. It's kind of an open-ended ending, but the writer mentions, like, oh, if it sells well in trades, we'll see if we want to do a part 3 or something. So I mean, I
Who is
guess
it? Jordan Thomas, isn't it, the writer? Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, he's done some other stuff that I like from Oni as well, I believe. But I just wonder, if he's leaning more towards the. I wonder if he's leaning more towards like trades weighed more for sales, and then ongoing, because he wasn't really in the comments like, hey, go out and buy this, check out my stuff, but he's mentioning it to pick up the trade. So yeah. Cool. I'll do either. I'm doing both either way. So.
Oh, there we go. You were saying he's Jordan Thomas. Just wanted to say thank you for all the support I've seen here for our series. As of now, this is the last issue and hopefully wraps things up in a satisfactory way. But we'd love to do more if we can sell enough of the collected editions, hint, hint, to make it feasible. Nice one.
Your shameless plug is shameless.
No, it's good to do that. I think I really like it when the writers or artists, pop in and say.
No. I never say that with malice. I got that from the way. Speaking of Sonic comics and the old Archie Sonic comics, in the backup, they'd be like, "Oh man, if you're confused about what happened, check out this issue." Shameless plug, to flip over the page and there's the checklist where you could order back issues.
Yeah. If I had to recommend one, which I haven't read, but I'll just shout it out anyway because I'm enjoying this series, as you know. Escape, number 5 came out already. That was pretty fast. Rick Remender, Daniel Acuna, it's been so good. Beautiful art.
Yeah, I think even Sus Gabe was giving it high marks.
He was, wasn't he? He gave it a Sus, I think 9 or 8.5 out of 10, something like that.
I think it was a 9.
Look at that cover. Fearmonic's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a good cover.
Yes. What's the variant like? Ooh.
Oh, damn, I didn't even know he was.
Oh my god, a Trad more.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, it's a 1 in 15, that's probably why.
1 in 15, but.
Yeah, if I had seen that, I definitely would have grabbed that. I love Treadmore.
Me too. I love his art. It's so unique for these days. Alrighty, that is cool.
Yeah,
so a really quiet week, soon. Wasn't it? Really good week last week.
It's nothing but the Escape trade is coming up soon, so I am excited to pick that up.
Alright. I'm all over the place. So, before we do next week, shall we jump into some looking forward to next year? Well, I say next year, this year. Some news.
Already here.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Share this tab instead. We were talking before we went live a bit about DC, releasing a new line of Vertigo comics coming up starting in February. So I'm not going to go through the whole article, but just to shout out the titles, let's see which ones me and you were interested in. So, The Nice House by the Sea. What do you think?
Yeah,
I've not been reading this.
I haven't picked this one up just because I read the Nice House by the Lake, and it was kind of, it was very Tenian. It was a lot of exposition build up for, finally getting to the conclusion. And I know he takes kind of a long time, and with Vertigo going through its stuff, I was like, I'll wait until it's done and then I'll read it all. But I like The Nice House by the Lake, so I'm excited for a sequel.
Okay, that's good to hear. Bleeding Hearts, Denise Camp. Not from me, not interested, but maybe it could be good.
Well, that's the other half of the shoe there. I got the as we were talking behind the scenes, they've been handing out little preview pages and giving a nice little push for the Vertigo. So I hope that they have faith in it. But they threw in some preview pages of Bleeding Hearts, and not for me either.
Oh, really? Okay, interesting.
I saw this movie before. It's called Warm Hearts, and I didn't like that either.
There we go. Okay, next one up. End of Life by Kyle Stark, Steve Pugh, Chris O'Halloran. Just Kyle Stark's name on this Fearmonic. That got me interested without knowing anything about it.
Well, it's like I said, there's preview pages for a lot of them out for the first few of them, And the end of life does look really good. It looks very Mark Millar-esque, and not just in action, but in some of the overly enthusiastic dialogue. But if it fits the bill, they have some. I don't see a lot of it here, but they do have some of the variant covers coming up for it, and it looks like a lot of fun.
Let's just see if it says briefly what it might be about. A top-tier hitman returns to his Midwestern hometown to care for his dying father and confront his own mortality. Okay. Yep, certainly give this issue one a try. Now, for me, this is the one I was most interested in. It's The Peril of the Brutal Dark, an Ezra Kane mystery by Chris Condon and Jacob Phillips, Sean Phillips' son. Yeah. Looks like like a pulpy noir.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says. A noir detective tale that collides with magic, fascism, oh my god, and a stolen artifact of unimaginable power. There we go. Any thoughts on this?
They did have some preview pages for this one. It looks very it looks almost like Criminal, ironically enough. It looks like
that's what I was thinking.
Sean Phillips, Sean Gordon.
That's right, yeah. His father, Sean Phillips.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, isn't it, that the father and son, like his son followed him into the comic book business, started out as an artist, and now he was a colorist, I think, to start with, and then he was doing art.
Yeah. You see a lot of families that go into comics kind of thing. And, that's always surprising.
Okay, we have the return of the 100 Bullets. The US of Anger by Brian Azzarello, Eduardo Risso coming back on art. Not sure about this myself, but I don't know. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I've never read 100 Bullets, so unfortunately that's outside of my expertise. It was like later era Vertigo, which I like the 80s and slight 90s era Vertigo, so I was hoping for more of that, and we're leaning more towards into the 2000s Vertigo, which it's a thing.
I caught the start of 100 Bullets. I remember buying it. It was interesting. I didn't know the artist at the time, Eduardo Risso. His style is very unique. It's very cool. But it sounds a bit dark. It's another one of, listen to this, like reigniting chaos in America, taking the nation's darkest impulses to their violent extremes. It sounds like we're getting a lot of this, aren't we, these days?
Yeah. It sounds like a lot of the stuff that Oni or Boom or Scout or Aftershock or one of these like third string publishers would be doing, and seeing a big name publisher kind of doing that stuff is like, I don't know how to feel about that. Warm Bodies, there you go. It's not so much romance, but it's more of like a humanizing story, and it's just it's Warm Bodies, but with ironically the Ice Cream Man wrote a Marvel zombie story, and it's kind of like that. It's like a sentient zombie, and he's like, why am I eating people? This is kind of fucked up. I don't want to do this anymore. And so it's kind of like that, but much more surface level from the looks of it. Like, oh man, people used to be people. That's gross. And so it's like,
Sorry, I was muted a second. Can you hear me okay now, Ryan? I was coughing away, muting myself. Davina was saying, about that. So she read a lot of Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Me too. Big fan.
Ed Brubaker, that's the name I'm thinking of. Yeah, he's whenever I think of like pulp stories, that's what I'm thinking of pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got like the lock on that. That's what I'm interested in, the Black Tower.
We also have a new Ram V, the Black Tower, or Black Tower, the Raven Conspiracy. Ram V and Mike Perkins, who did he worked on Swamp Thing with him, didn't he, when Ram V was writing that, I think.
And that was good.
That was good.
The story kind of lost itself, but the art was fantastic.
Looking forward to seeing what it's like, what it's all about. Wizard spies in the UK, you've already got me, navigate a global Cold War over sorcery, revealing a hidden world of occult power.
No. I'm down.
I'm down.
Most R&B books I'm pulling, so at least just to try.
We have Tom Taylor and Derek Robertson. I can't even read this. Can you read it? The title.
Necretaceous,
maybe.
Necretaceous, there you go, yeah.
Jeez
it's
Louise.
like, yeah, oh man, that's a title.
That's a mouthful. Looks like zombie dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick check. Yes, scientists attempt to time travel to stop a zombie virus, only to land 66 million years in the past among dinosaurs. Interesting.
Yeah, I've seen two things with zombie dinosaurs. Not zombie dinosaurs. Well, you got Primal, which is the Gindi Tisrosky, and that's really good. That's 9, 10 out of 10 maybe even, and that's a great one to recommend. But they have a very low budget movie called Zombies, and it's a zoo that gets infected with zombie virus, and that is, if you could find it, don't pay money for it, but watch it, and it is hilarious. So I'll at least check
again.
that.
Zombies.
Yeah, it's zombies, but zombies.
Zombies. I'll just have a look. Is it? I'm not sure if it's Kevin. I'm saying the name right. Tudash. Is it Tudash? Tudash, Kevin, or Todash? The dinosaur one looks interesting to Kevin, and maybe Davina's got perked the interest there. Zombie dinosaurs. Sounds good.
It's a fun enough concept.
We do have a couple more. We've got Grace Ellis and Hannah Templer doing something called Fanatic. I don't know the writer or artist here. Fiamon, I don't know about you.
I don't recognize it either. I know Warren Ellis, but not a Grace Ellis. And a Ben Templesmith, but not a Hannah Templar.
Woohoo! Where are we? A woman's obsession with a comic book spirals into a deadly parasocial fixation on its creator. Interesting.
It's an interesting subject matter.
And choice of medium. We've got a Mariko Tamaki and a Sai Spurrier, which I might be interested in. The Sai Spurrier. Mario Tamaki is doing The Crying Doll. There we go. And Sai Spurrier, what is it? A Walking Shadow. With Aaron Campbell from Hellblazer. I know that, so. Yes.
Yeah, the Simon Spurrier doesn't look bad.
Okay, have you seen a little preview?
They didn't have much of that one, but they had like little snippets of it and synopsis, and it looks interesting enough, to at least try it.
Yeah, for the Sai Spurrier it says 8 strangers wake up chained to a boat in the woods. No memory, no escape, no explanation. Ooh, sounds a bit like Saw, but in the woods. And The Crying Doll by Mario Tamaki, it's a Jekyll and Hyde thriller about just how far a young woman would go to protect her best friend, who may or may not be a killer. There we go.
Gonna say probably is from that synopsis.
Yeah, probably. Okay, cool. So yeah, I was happy to see or to hear that Vertigo was making a comeback, but is it going to be a case of not what you call it? They can't resurrect a good idea. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too pessimistic.
Can't go home again.
You can't.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, the shop guy was throwing the little preview in my bag, and he's like, "Oh, look, Vertigo's back." Blah blah blah, making small talk. And I was like, "Yeah, now we just need a good Swamp Thing book." And then I was like, "Would it be on Black Label?" I'm confused. I don't even know how that stuff works. So I'm sure everybody else is in the same equally confused boat. But it would be nice to see if they're gonna go with Vertigo. Either some fun indie ideas, or if they're gonna keep the Black Label up to get some more Swamp Thing, Extreme Batman, etc.
I hope so. Like you say, fun indie ideas.
No.
Yeah, Davina, I was buying it back in the day before it came out. Sandman
Mystery
and Hellblazer,
Sandman Theater. Yeah.
They were coming out before Vertigo was a thing, and then it became a thing, and it was a really cool time. Shade the Changing Man, Doom Patrol, of course, had been going for a while.
And there's some really fun stuff in Vertigo that you find that's just not the big stuff like that, but just like Moonshadow. And there was another one that I was reading recently that I was enjoying, and I can't remember the name of it, but just odd stuff like that. There's like Scarab that I kind of like. So just
Scarab was weird, yeah. I tried both. Yeah. I tried Moonshadow and Scarab, but I didn't. Yeah. What do you call it? I didn't continue with them. I just tried the first issues.
Yeah.
but they're supposed to be great. Just
Moonshadow's actually
I was
really
buying
good.
too much, back then. Right, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford it.
And it gets
Saturday
to that
job.
point. And you run out of space, you run out of cash. And
run out of cash, exactly.
You gotta make choices. So, and then the bean counter rolls by, and he's like, "Oh man, this Mystery Sandman's not doing too good."
Whoever was running Vertigo took on some interesting creative teams that didn't make it to Image or the other publishers, says Davina. Yeah, good point. All right, that's cool. Space does run out quick. Kevin.
Yeah, you
doesn't
ain't
it? God, yeah. Speak to Fearmonic about that. Have you got? You live on a floor of long boxes? Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I've made my bed out of at this point.
Okay. Let's move on. The other news was I wanted to talk a little bit about DC Next Level because I do have some interest in these titles. Sure, here we go. This one might have caught your eye as well, Fearmonic. Lobo, because it's Scotty Young.
Oh yeah.
Scott Young writing and Jorge Corona on the art. What do you reckon? Will you be trying out issue 1?
Oh yeah, I think I made the joke in our little Slack that Scotty Young is best known. Like his by far his most popular property is about indestructible, short-tempered midget. So I can't think of somebody better to write Lobo.
Right? What are you calling Lobo a midget? Shots fired. Shots fired. That's classic.
So it's definitely it'll be worth picking up the first issue. I hope for good things. Scotty Young can kind of much like I call it kind of the James Gunn effect. You get kind of wrapped up in doing your own thing that you're known for. So I hope he doesn't ham it up too much because that's what he's expected to do, and he does kind of have like the perfect balance would be the Kyle Starks Peacemaker tries hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's
tries hard.
Yeah, that's the good balance to shoot for, where it's like you have some really dumb jokes, but you do sneak in some real moments in the background.
I don't know about you, but I'd say that was probably one of the better, or even one of the best of the Black Label books.
Oh yeah, if we're talking about Black Label, that's probably like top 10, top 5.
It's up there,
easy.
Isn't it? Top 5, definitely, I would say, yeah. And I completely missed it, Fearmonic. If it wasn't for Jim I think Jim, or maybe even you, someone recommended it. Jim was talking about it. It's like, I'd missed it completely. I had no idea about it. Here we go. Chocolate time. Chocolate! Chocolate coins!
I'm going to start calling you Chief.
Christmas is gone. It's finished, but I don't care.
And there's something about chocolate. It just tastes better when it's in a coin form.
It reminds me of my childhood. It really does. We used to get them and in these inside it's in like a little bag. I'm scared of pulling it out.
Yeah, the little mesh bag.
And just hang it from the. Oh my god! There we go. Oh Jesus! It had to happen, didn't it? I've also just picked this up as the mouse trying to move it, and when my mouse isn't moving, it's the top of the post box. Fearmonic, help me! You've got to take over. You've got to save the stream.
Here we go.
I'll hold the stream while you quickly gather your coins.
There we go. I think I need to put these on my eyes. That's how I feel recently.
Yeah.
Dead at 52 in England.
Oh. It'd be the most embarrassing thing if I had Hank Hill dead, not working.
Okay. Come on, Gray, you can do it. We can do this. The second one that's come up is Deathstroke, the Terminator, by, I can't say his name correctly, Tony Fleeks.
Yep.
And art by Carmine Di Giandomenico.
Oh, I can't say that.
I can't say that either. So, I've never really read Deathstroke before, so he's a character I don't know that well, apart from, appearing in other comics. How about you?
I'm mildly familiar with him. I don't know, I'm not the continuity kid, Eric Shea over here, but...
the continuity kid! Sorry.
But funny enough, they toned him down for whatever reason, and they renamed him as his just actual name, Slade, and stuck him in the Teen Titans cartoon. So he's like one of my favorite DC characters just because I grew up around him before I read any comics. But I really do like him. You know, he pretty cool character. He's got some questionable backstory that everyone likes to bring up, but you
Oh,
know,
really? You've
uh,
got me intrigued. Please do tell more.
do you not know about the whole Terra Judas contract thing?
No, I just
Oh
don't know the
yeah,
character at all.
yeah. So yeah, they had the Teen Titans, which you know, Beast Boy, Cyborg, Starfire, all that kind of stuff, and you had Terra, which was an Earth controlling superhero who was like 16, 17, and she kind of had like a thing for Beast Boy, and they were kind of together, and they meet up at a restaurant, and Slade's like, yeah, you know, I took her under my wing and made her kind of my, you know, apprentice, and it's never directly said, but it's kind of hinted they had, you know, close relationships, and it's like, wasn't she like 16, 17? So it's everyone likes pointing that out, but you know, to be fair, it's never directly said that, you know, that's what happened, but it's a funny moment in comics history. But he is the villain. It's a bad guy. He's trying to mess with Garth, so you know you could say it's not real, but it's funny. He's a cool character despite all that.
Excuse me. No, thanks for that. I didn't know that at all. I told to say don't know much about the character. Yes, indeed. Salty travelling sea. What the F is going on? I'm back, mate. Just about alive. Just about survived the madness of England. I've got some stories to tell you, Salty. One of these days we'll have to catch up. It's been crazy, but yeah, I'm still here. Happy New Year to you too, sir. Nice to see you. Okay. Next one we have Batwoman. We've got Greg Rucka returning to Batwoman, Fear Monarch, with art by Danny. Now that has caught my eye, Danny. I like her style. Here we go.
I like the name, just plain simple.
Yeah. I didn't read Rucka's run on Batwoman, but it gets pretty... What's the word? It gets like quite a bit of acclaim. You know? Highly praised.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is my turn to say I've not read just about anything with Batwoman. I've seen her in, you know, she shows up in related comics, but I don't think I've read a single issue, like just Batwoman solo title. I know they're doing one of the little DC but have you seen the...
What's he talking about? Oh my god. Salty, you madman. Nosferatu, where are we? He's not been in the live chat, but he did send me a nice comment on one of the videos I dropped, asking me if I had fish and chips and got into a fight in Liverpool or not. So, speaking of Danny, Fear Monarch, Salty's saying that he got his friend Purple to have Danny sign a couple of comics last month. Nice. That's cool. Thank you, Salty. Thank you for the salty chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm the same, mate, with Greg Rucka. Like, he's a big name, but I've not read much of his stuff, so we'll have to see.
I've read a few Greg Rucka comics. I just haven't read anything of Batwoman.
Was he doing Lazarus, or anything of somebody else? Independent series. Because I was reading that, and it might be him, it might not. Anyway.
Yeah, you keep going. I'm gonna start digging.
Okay. Well, that was it. That was the main ones that came up for next level. It's not listed them all because there's also the Demon, which I'm really interested in. Maybe the next month's listations will be in. After this, it just goes through the regular DC solicits. So
yeah.
Where are we? Next level.
Yeah.
Let's
So
the official one.
Yeah. So we could shout out our lovely Wonder Woman fan over on the Weird Science, because Greg Rucka did write a really, really good Wonder Woman story. Wonder Woman Hecate, or however that would be pronounced. It's one of the Amazon rituals.
I was going to ask you, do you know how to pronounce the name properly? Is it Hecate or Hecate? Something like that?
Not even close. But I did read that, and that's really good, but I haven't read much of the Rob the Justice League. Apparently he's doing that as well, which It is funny Jim mentioned it. It's like it's such an odd name that it sounds like one of those throwaway DC books that no one takes seriously.
I know, right? That's really weird. I've just found the list here. So as we say, we've just covered it. Batwoman, Deathstroke, the Demon, Firestorm might be interesting. Lobo, of course. Barbara Gordon's getting a solo, and Zatanna for a shout out to Ed, and the Teen Titans plus more.
That'll be something. Oh God, I saw Mariko Tamaki's name, and if they put her on Zatanna, me and Ed might have a double party somewhere.
No, sorry, I'm not going to read it. My excuse is my voice is effed up and my throat's sore. Fairmont, you can read it if you like.
I can't see. Oh wait, here it is. Gray and Nosferatu sitting in a tree. F-U. No, never mind.
F-U-F-U-C-I-G or something. F-U-F-U salty tea. That rhymes.
Oh no, I was gonna go somewhere.
Sorry, mate. Just messing. Mate, thank you so much. Happy New Year. I hope you had a good one and a good Christmas. Titan and Zub dropping a new Cull title. He's super stoked. All right. So yeah, that was it, mate. For I'll stop sharing. Sorry, the DC's Next Level. That's it for the news. I don't have much more news, Fearmonic, unless you do. Or we can move on to next week's releases if you like.
No, I think that's about it. I think I was just going to talk about some of the upcoming. Oh, there was I remember hearing something about an Absolute Catwoman spin-off that they're going to do at some point. I don't remember if it's going to be a mini series or if it's going to be an ongoing as well, but I'll be interested to see what they're going to do with that. I don't think Scott's going to be writing it though, which might be diminishing returns on that.
I'd heard rumors too, but I don't know. As you say, the creative team. Shall we have a quick look? See any news? Anything recent?
No.
No, no, not really.
Yeah, that's what everything's kind of rumors and speculation until you start seeing hard stuff show up on leagues.
Speaking of that, you just reminded me, Fearmonic, not from last week, but the week before. Did you read Absolute Wonder Woman 15, which has Absolute Batman guest starring in it? It's a part one of two-parter.
Yeah, I did read it.
What did you think? Because I just read it before we went live. I've been catching up on comics.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's definitely, I think it's what is it? Hayden Sherman on art still.
Yeah.
It's it's definitely when you see other people drawing Absolute Batman, it definitely loses its appeal. But it wasn't terrible.
I thought it was pretty good. I like his art style. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but
no, it's not bad. It's just he doesn't have that intimidating factor that like you see Absolute Batman from Dragotta, and it's like, oh man, that's trouble.
That's it, exactly. This Batman's kind of a softer version. He seems a bit, doesn't he, like a teddy bear?
Yeah, he looks like an action figure.
This also goes to, it's weird, I don't know why I was thinking this, the impression I got from the writing, and maybe it's not a bad thing, but oh my god, who is it again? It's definitely Philip. No, sorry, Kelly Thompson. Kelly Thompson writes Absolute Wonder Woman. The whole issue read like it was children talking the whole time. I know that's kind of like the pure, innocent Absolute Wonder Woman thing, but it was a bit weird. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying. It's and it is kind of that thing where like Scott did have that voice for I just call him Absbat or Abs Bruce, but
Absbat, Abs Bruce, I like it.
Yeah, but like he's got this voice where he's not a bad guy, but like he's very short with people and he's very gruff, and I mean Batman kind of always is, but more so here, and this did kind of feel like it's like naive Batman or like regular Batman year one where he's just like, hey guys, what are you doing over here?
It wasn't just Batman because like she limits his dialogue, which is fair enough. It's like Wonder Woman, I'd heard you were quiet, but they may need to invent a new word for what you are. It's especially impressive considering your size. I don't know, just the voice that she's got for it just sounds like a child or something. But maybe it's meant to.
It sounds like teenagers flirting.
Yeah. Does a bit. I love this panel thing here though from Hayden Sherman. That was pretty awesome.
That's the one thing that always impresses me and kind of gives me a puzzle there is it always shows up in Kelly Thompson, the writer's art and or writing, and it's never, it's always different artists. So it's like I wonder if she's telling them specifically how to do that, or if they're referencing other stuff like, hey, if you saw my other work, do some of this here, because they always have that kind of fluid motion or like panels that are moving, and so it's a nice stylistic choice. I just wonder who's making the call on that.
Yeah, no, it's a good question to ask. That's a great page. I really like it. But
No.
it got a bit confusing at times as well with his art style. Sometimes, with the action scenes, I wasn't really sure what was happening, but still, it seems a bit unfair, a bit mean to criticise him because he's bringing out how many books a month? Is it like 2 or something? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's a fast worker, isn't he? You got to say that.
Who's doing something? I can double check that now.
There we go. Okay, that was just my want to shout that out. So there. Here we go. Davina's saying it looks like they're using a computer tool to make those frames. Ah, yeah.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. And
I'm sure most of it's
Salty's not impressed with the colours. The colours leave a lot to be desired.
Yeah. It does make him look very flat, and it reminds me of the fill-in issue that they had, like 6 or 7 or something. Where it looked very different, and everyone was like, "Ooh."
It did. It had incredible art. It was beautiful, wasn't it? That fill-in issue. I think it was a 2-parter. But no, I like his style. I like it. I prefer it to the Absolute Superman. And speaking of that, that's out next week, this coming Wednesday. Do you know what, Fimo? Like, I'm not even reading it anymore. I don't know why I brought it up, but just to shout it out. I've stopped reading Absolute Superman. I got kind of bored with it.
Yeah, I picked up I picked up all the first issues except for Martian Manhunter and Green Lantern because I saw the preview pages and it just didn't hook me. But I tried all the first issues: Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, all that. Superman, like I immediately knew I was not going to be for me. It was just too many dialogue balloons and too much, and that Batman's kind of bad with the exposition, but it doesn't just hit you over the head with it so much. Like, look at that, that's full of dialogue boxes.
It's just different artist as well. I didn't pay attention, but this is a different style completely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like, and I hate to say it because it sounds mean, but it looks like better Jeff Lemire art.
Oh yeah. Absolute super simp.
That's all Superman. Throw Lois off a building and watch him fly.
And what are you talking about, mate? Spawn 2 rocks, fight me. Spawn 2? Is it a movie or is it brought out a comic?
Batman Spawn 2?
Could be. Yeah, let's have a look at this. It is. Oh, it's Juan Ferreira who did. He was on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
No way. Okay.
That's crazy.
So anyway, that's out.
I don't know what it is. His art looked better on the Turtles.
It did. It was. I thought it was brilliant. I've got it as my home screen at the moment on my computer. One of his pages.
I don't know if it's DC, cracking the whip and making them work fast, or if it's just, they're not paying as much or the passion's not there. But maybe he just does better with non-human people.
Davina's saying the anatomy and perspective look wrong on Superman.
Oh shit, I didn't even know Sharp was on a Spawn book. Now I'm going to be scrambling.
The Dark Ages. I didn't know he was on it either. I'd seen it listed, guys, but I've not checked it out.
Yeah, there's just so many Spawn books that just kind of blend together at times.
They do.
And then there's Spawn books that aren't even like labeled as Spawn books. It's the, like the lost child of Billy, the ice cream guy or whatever, and got all these other ones, and it's like, oh wait, this is Spawn related, or Rat City, and
Billy the ice cream guy. Yeah, Rat City. Yeah, that sounded off okay as well. But anyway, and listen, Fiamon, do you want to shout something out next?
Yeah. We'll probably both talk about the one of the big ones, but I'm gonna shout out Hank Howard, Pizza Detective, if you could dig that up.
Ooh, let's see if we can find it.
Yeah, I just got out my pull list, so I should start searching for the. Oh yeah, there it is. Between Justice League and 2000 AD.
Oh,
It's up.
gotcha.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry, 2000 AD. Miles away, I was gone. Hank Howard, Pizza Detective, The Two Hollywoods, Issue 1. Written by Robert Venditti and art by David Lapham.
Yeah. I'm a big David Lapham fan. He did Stray Bullets. So.
Oh yeah. Oops. Let's have a look at the preview. There's a preview for it. Should we have a look inside?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. I see. So black and white, definitely indie style, of course. David Lapham.
It's from the Bad Idea. I mean, it's Robert Venditti, so he's been doing the Planet Death and the Ordained. So both of those are. I guess Bad Idea just really put all their chips on Venditti recently, but yeah, it looks good. I love Lapham. Robert Venditti hasn't let me down at Bad Idea yet, so definitely pick up the first issue.
Oh my God, Philmonic! Someone just got the thumb shot off.
It's a statue. It's the Little Caesars guy.
That looks pretty cool. Yeah. This does look good. If it's Robert Venditti, so you know it's going to be a decent story, don't you?
Yeah.
The art style reminds me slightly of Charles Burns, says Davina. Yeah. Like Black Hole, for example.
No, I can see it.
Planet Death is decent. Salty.
Yeah. Oh. I'd say it's picking up. I mean, it's still kind of just glorified for 40K fan fiction, but it's fun.
You talked about that before, hadn't you? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Nice one. Thanks for that. Let's see. I was going to shout out the Arkham special, but something caught my eye when I was scrolling down. Where was it? This is it. I've not read it yet. I've got a preview copy. It's the final issue of Nemesis Forever, issue 5. Mark Miller, Matteo Scalera. It's oversized, $6.99 for this, folks. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what happens to him. Does he survive, Philmonic? That is the question.
Can anything kill Nemesis?
Is he unkillable? Probably.
I mean, yeah, after some of these events.
It's weird. It's kind of, a couple of years ago, is it now, when Big Game was coming out, Mark Miller, Miller World was people were really talking about it. There was a buzz about it, the ambassadors and all that. I don't hear much conversation about his stuff these days, and it kind of makes me sad.
It was really bizarre there for a minute. You had, it was the ambassadors that came out first, and it was just this huge buzz about it. And then Big Game came out, and it was the, seeing all the characters and the like Kick-Ass and Chromonauts or whatever, and all these other properties of his like all returning, and it kind of got everybody excited. But I think it was people were hoping for kind of it to lead somewhere, like a like a movie or a crossover or an ongoing. But I think it was just kind of it was just that big event, and then it just kind of ended.
Yeah. These are just rumours, but there are rumours that maybe with what's happening with Netflix and all that, maybe he's not on the way out, but I don't know. There's not much happening with his his work being adapted. Although they've been talking about the Magic Order for a long time, haven't they?
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing, is that I know he had a big deal with Netflix, and once again, somebody kind of mentioned in the Slack, they said like he had a big Miller World thing with Netflix, and he's done like 2 projects or something with it in the whole time. And so it's just...
That's right. The first one got cancelled after 1 season. Forgotten. Is it Jupiter's Legacy? And then I think there was a cartoon animated version of something called Super Crooks, which I didn't watch. And then they adapted that, what do you call it, the kind of the Messiah story he had, the Chosen One, something like that. I can't remember it. But it was a Spanish adaptation or something. I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, that is weird. And it's definitely odd because, you do have, like, success with, like, you have, like, Kingsman movie, and then you have the Kick-Ass movies. So it's you could do good things and you can make success. It's just, I don't know what's happened in the Wanted movie. The Wanted video game, which is kind of good.
Oh, is it? I've never seen the
Yeah,
game.
no, it's actually kind of good.
I thought
It's,
the music was decent. Yeah.
yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, man, I really loved this movie as a teenager. I'd play the video game, and it was, it's more of what you get from the movie, so that's fun. Get to shoot some bullets, move them around.
Okay. Can I ask you, will you be picking up JSA 15?
Oh, of course.
Of course. Let's bring it up.
Yeah. And you got a nice B variant too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you like the variant by Leslie Lee?
Yeah, not too shabby.
Sorry
I'm
about
not
this. I'm eating a chocolate coin, right?
I'm in chocolate heaven.
I am. I don't know if it's good for throats or not, but I feel good at the moment. I'm getting a buzz. So it's year 1, the chapter 3, written by Jeff Lemire, arts by Gavin Guidry. Let's bring up some of the art. Have a look inside. No. Okay. It looks a bit blocky here. But it's for the story, isn't it? You like Jeff Lemire. I did too. Oh yeah. Zatara. There he is.
Yeah. You don't get to see him very often. That's pretty cool. And every time you see him, it's just somebody telling him that he's a piece of shit.
Look after your daughter, for goodness sake. What are you doing? Okay. That was me calling one out for you, so if you want to shout something out yourself, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. What do we got?
Let's go down a bit, shall we? Have a look down to some of the indies, or...
Yeah, I mean, you got a couple of them right there. You got Twilight Zone, you got Turtles and Godzilla. Both of those are going to be wildly interesting.
How's it been so far, Twilight Zone? So it's issue 3's coming out Wednesday.
Yeah, it's interesting. Each issue is the creator doing their own thing, so they're all, it's an anthology. They're all separate. The second one was kind of weird. It was I know I've talked about exposition boxes and all that, but it is very exposition heavy. It's almost a short story with some mild pictures, almost a light manga, if you will. And so it was good though. I kind of liked the twist. The first issue was really good. It kind of got the spirit of Twilight Zone. Jave Stocco though, he did some of my favorite Godzilla stories. He did Godzilla in Hell and whatnot. So I'm excited to see what he does, and I love his art. But they take like 2 months in between each issue, so it's been a while before the last one.
It's a shame there's no preview art for the interiors, but yeah, I love his work as well. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
The Francesco Francavilla black and white connecting variant.
I am picking up the B covers for this just because, and I mean, it's the only one I'm picking up. I'm not double dipping for this one just because it's like $6 or whatever with fucking IDW prices. But the connecting, the connecting variants, they're all gonna do the opening text crawl where it's like you're entering a dimension of sight and sound, and so get them all lined up, and it'll be a nice little wallpaper idea thing.
Goodness gracious, I can't find the main cover now. There it is. Gotcha.
Sliding all over the place.
Yeah.
The relic.
So is there like a future for IDW? That's the question. This is part of the IDW Dark, isn't it, line?
Yeah. I guess it'll depend on how well Turtles holds.
Yeah. That first issue by Gene Luen Yang was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay, you also shouted out. Where is it? Turtles Godzilla. Here we go.
Yeah. Did you get to read the first issue?
I didn't. No. Godzilla was calling me, but I ignored his cry.
You saw him at the airport instead.
I did, yeah. That was crazy. He was in the Tokyo Haneda airport. Quite funny.
Poor people that don't know what Godzilla is must be so scared.
Wow, 125 variant there, and cover B by Juni Bar.
Oh, that's the ones I'm going for, is the Juni Bar. I love his art. But the first issue wasn't bad. It was Tim Seeley is kind of a mixed bag writer, I would say, but in situations like this, you kind of have to be dumb and much like the Godzilla and the Justice League, the first part of it where they were fighting Godzilla and King Kong and all that, it's dumb, but it's not looking like it's gonna try and take itself seriously. So I'm looking forward to it. They have a preview of the last issue's cover, and I mean it'll be mild spoilers, so anybody that doesn't want to hear that can cover their ears. But it looks like Shredder gets a Mechagodzilla, and I am all over that.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, so it's the kind of dumb fun you need for a crossover like that.
Okay, thank you. Nice one. I'll bring it up while I've got it here handy. There's an Absolute Batman Arc M special coming out on Wednesday, written by Scott Snyder and Frank Thierry. The art, which I've seen and wasn't that sure about, Fearmonic, is by Josh Hickson. Let's have a look inside. I'll show you what I mean. It's got a bit of like the BPRD or Hellboy, a little bit of a style to it, hasn't it? Not too bad.
It reminds me of I can't remember the guy's name, but he did the backup stories with the Joker butt baby thing.
Oh god. Making me laugh and cough. The butt baby, that doesn't that take you back to sadder days?
Who doesn't remember that?
Oh Jesus. Oh dear.
But it kind of reminds me of that. It's a little more muted in the colors, but it definitely has that kind of like... I know
what you mean now. I've seen it, especially in that face here. Yeah, I got you.
Victorian era almost.
Interesting. We'll have to see how it is. It's a bit of a dark start, though.
Yeah,
my goodness. Wild. What's going on? Scott Snyder embracing the horror again.
Making a new Batman kind of thing. So, okay.
This is the origins of the Arkham... Basically, Arkham Asylum in the Absolute Universe.
I'm guessing that's going to be Armadeus, probably then.
No. Amadeus. Sorry. Javier Rodriguez variant with Zatanna, which I was like sharing that with Edward in the Slack. Pretty cool.
Yeah, she looks weird there.
She does look weird.
It's an odd choice. Especially like she looks very. She's got the long fingers, but she looks like she's got a very different look on the Wonder Woman from what I've seen. So, the original Turtles are.
Shout out to Davina, you've caught like Fearmonic's heart with this one. Just reread the original TMNT, the comics. Eastman and Led were amazing.
Oh yeah, they're classic.
Fantastic, great comment. It's again, I'm ashamed to say I missed it. When it was coming out, I was just in DC and Marvel mode back then, so
I wasn't alive.
I wish I'd been picking them up, Fearmonic. If I had, if I'd kept them, I might have some money left over from the UK trip. Davina said the entire concept is that Zatanna is no pants.
Yeah, that kind of is if you're going for the opposite direction of an absolute universe. That's kind of cool.
Riley Rossmo as well. Yeah, not bad. 3 of 4. And we also have a Steve Scroach variant.
Speaking of Scroach.
Scrunchy? Scrotum?
Scrunchy.
Oh my God. Scrunchy.
That's Scratcher.
Okay, so I'm curious to see what it's like. We'll see.
They've they've teased I'll leave the identity kind of a mystery, but they've teased who might be the new Swamp Thing avatar for the Absolute Universe, and I'm definitely interested in that.
Ooh, intriguing! Really?
Yeah, because they were in the background in Arkham, so it would be a good time to squeeze them in because they've been showing up in the preview covers for new Batman issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you, by any chance, read the first issue of this? Just let me bring it up. It's a Dark Horse comic called Devil on My Shoulder, written by Kyle Starks.
Okay.
It was a really dark revenge story, like with a bit of torture, almost torture porn going on in the first issue, and it got... I saw very mixed reviews. Some people saying, oh my God, this is terrible. But, it's like an old style, 80s style, extreme, I Spit on Your Grave kind of comic book story.
House on the Left.
I thought it was all right. I enjoyed it, so I'm going to read issue 2. I'm glad I saw this. I forgot about it.
Man, that's pretty cool. I hadn't even heard of that one. I'll probably just wait for the trade at this point, but
yeah,
definitely keep my eyes peeled.
But it was basically Cal Starks' name that brought me to it, because I wouldn't have known about it otherwise. Like, Cal Starks, okay, give it a shot and see what it's like. Peter Kowalski on art. It's good. It's worth a look.
Kowalski, status report.
Kowalski, vanishing point. Okay. So, Fia, anything else from you? That's it. I'm done. That's it for me.
That's all you got.
Done. You have been.
Well, I got 3 more, and 2 of them are gonna be zingers here. But I got 4, but we'll wrap up with one of them. But if you keep scrolling like all the way down to the bottom, because no one gives them love. But there's Arcadia. Oh, there it is. Next to Pizza Boy.
How was it the first issue? Because I remember you shouting out the first one.
It's fun, It's I saw some people weren't a big fan of it. It's kind of some heavy exposition, but it's some it's interesting storytelling. It's unique-ish. I always love a nice sci-fi story, so I do want to see it go unique places. I mentioned before they stuck a QR code in there, and you pull it up and like this big splash page, and it starts up, and it's pretty well themed. I actually like the song by itself, and put it in a couple of playlists that I just throw on in the background. So big ups to them. You could always cheap out and get like some guy off Fiverr to do like some basic notes, but you did the distance. You going for it. I love the colors. The colors are all over the place.
I'd like to see some of the interior art, so I would have to try and check one out, but there's no preview, unfortunately. But yeah, it looks cool.
You might be able to go back to the first issue and see if they have a preview for that. That might be the only thing.
Good idea. But I didn't know there was a 0 issue in July.
Yeah, it's like the little ash can that they give out. There's no previews.
No, never mind. But is it like the style, this cover here? Is it basically this kind
of
style?
Yeah. It's a little bit more muted. Like, the backgrounds aren't explosive pink and everything, but the colors are like the people are pale and green, and oddly colored and unique. And there's a bunch of vehicles, so it's kind of like Akira or Cowboy Bebop, kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland. So pretty fun times.
It does sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that. Arcadia issue 2 comes out Wednesday. What else do we have? Should we go down again?
It's probably at the bottom. But they got a Turtles thing. Speaking of Turtles, they got the Battle Nexus somewhere around.
I've just seen that. It was here. This one.
Okay, yeah, there it is. It's another one of these, you just got to have dumb fun with it. But they did a movie kind of like it back in the day, where it's like the cartoon met up with the 2000s cartoon and the comic book series, and they had a big adventure. And so it's kind of like that, where you just have like, what if the 2012 cartoon fought the Mirage comic shredder, and they're just kind of having fun with it. It's a goofy mess.
Who's writing it? Paul Allor.
Yeah,
Ben Bishop. Okay.
Yeah, the writers they change around each time, so I think he wrote a little bit of the IDW run, if I'm remembering correctly, and then the next issue is like Sophie Campbell, who wrote some of the mixed reviews of the IDW run, but it's some of her characters, so it's fitting.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and then you got like the most recent one fighting the live action movies, but the next mutation version.
Cool. Okay. So issue 1 was pretty good, was it? So it's worth continuing.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was it's kind of a simple enough concept. You don't need to do anything too complicated. You just want to have some excuse to have all the characters get together and fight. They have like a Mr. Mxyzptlk kind of style character in the background that's controlling things going on. So it's goofy fun. It's playing around with it.
Shout out to Jacob Ironside. Thanks, I'd missed that for you, Monarch. Happy New Year to Gray and Monarch and everybody, Davina, everyone who's still here. Same to you, mate. I hope you had a good time over Christmas and New Year. I hope you're Genki. Nice one. What's up? Okay, I'm running out of steam, so I'm gonna leave it up to you. My voice, I'm flagging, mate. I'm
You
sorry.
fry.
I'm flagging, man. Where are we? Anything up from the top two rows?
No, I
You
think
don't
it's
fancy
towards
Batman, Ultimate X-Men? No.
I'm waiting for that collected X-Men, man. I just want to read it all in one shot.
I'm going to read it because it's like there's 2 issues left, so issue 23 and 24. But, Fairmont, can you see the screen? If you notice this, and now I know this is only according to League of Comic Book Geeks people's pull lists, but look how far Amazing Spider-Man is down the list. It's the second row down. It's down here.
Yeah.
That used to be number 1 or number 2 always.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jeez. What's that
brain
say
damage,
about
man.
the current run of Amazing Spider-Man and bloody Nick Lowe ruining everything?
Yeah, I'd say not even the current run. The current runs. It's been going like that for a while.
Current runs, yeah, with emphasis on the runs. That's I don't know if it's British slang for diarrhea. Runs. I've got the runs. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Right.
I was going with runs for like the past few, but I mean, yeah, that too. It's all been,
it's all
paper
been a
quality.
Bit pooey. Yeah.
Wipe with it.
Were you interested in the 50th anniversary Treasury edition Superman versus Amazing Spider-Man facsimile for $20? Holy shit!
I'm tempted because I think it's it's the oversized. So I think they're like the big oversized magazine ones, which
96 pages. Yeah, 96 pages.
You get these huge issues. They're like the old like tabloid sized magazines, so they're pretty cool. But yeah, $20. It's just gonna we'll get around to it here in a minute, but it's gonna be a tight week just because of some other purchases I'm getting.
Stan Lee and Carmine.
Oh man, he's a young guy.
Look at Stan, brilliant. Let's have a look at some of the art.
Shout out to Carmine, he's a legend though.
Written by Jerry Conway, drawn by Ross Andrew, inked by Dick Giordano.
Yeah, so shout out to Dick Giordano too. He was a legend too.
He was. I loved his work on Batman back in the day. Loved it. Oh, we got Bex. I don't remember this at all. I've never read it before.
No, it's I think it's like one shot that's unique to that little magazine kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's why they are kind of fun to pick up, because it's like, man, you can't get some of these anymore, or they're hard to find.
It's cool. Look at the colours. Love it.
And there's Luther.
Superman, you do disappoint me. Even a child could have seen that flying head was a mere decoy.
And laughs with the jetpack.
That's awesome. Okay, man. So, I've said this like 20 times. I'm so sorry. Anything else? Veronica?
It's probably towards the bottom, but it should be the spin-off of the parody comic of the Turtles. It's the ridiculous ragdoll. Hang on, let me find it. It's the radically rearranged Ronin ragdolls. But yeah, it's probably towards the bottom just because it's not very well advertised. But
do you just make that title up? Come on, tell the truth.
Nah, it's yeah, I see it next to Jughead.
Where's Jughead?
At the bottom.
Come on, Gray. Oh wow, there we go. Thanks, man. I'm miles away. Radically rearranged Ronin Ragdolls Adventures, issue 100.
No. So, and now I'm also seeing it's not actually written by Kevin, it'll be interesting. But this is you have Kevin Eastman writing a somewhat embellished retelling of his life and times with the Ninja Turtles and Mirage, and falling out with Peter Laird over the years, becoming, wildly successful overnight sensations. And so he's doing that with Drawing Blood, and then this is the parody of the Ninja Turtles with the 3 Ronin. And so it's the 3 cats that he makes with his buddy instead of the 4 turtles. And so now they're getting a whole comic, which I love. They would slip in little like back pages or little preview pages and stuff. And so there's never been an actual, well, I guess they did a full comic that Stan Sakai actually did a variant cover for. So it was literally just a retelling of the first Turtles issue with the cats, though. So
okay,
I'm interested to see what this does. I love the Drawing Blood story. I love the Turtles. So, it's getting my money.
Nice one. So $4.99 and 40 pages as well. Pretty good. Sounds good.
Yeah, it is IDW though, so you might get 8 pages of ads.
Yeah. Alrighty, that's cool.
Yeah.
So is it a big week for you, would you say, after the quiet week from last week?
Well, it is going to be a big week, and this is where you might have to type it in because it's an actual book. But there's going to be a fun little title called Old Boy coming out. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that works too. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's the manga.
Okay, let's have a look. There's a page for it. If not, it doesn't matter. Let's bring it up there. The fan favorite Old Boy.
Yeah, you can pull it over. The Dark Horse.
To be released in a powerful deluxe format from Dark Horse.
Yeah. It's going to be 4 volumes crammed into one oversize, so it's going to be 800 pages of content.
Wow. Just the word, just the title, Old Boy, it makes me think of that classic Korean.
That's what it's based on.
Crazy revenge beat 'em up movie. Is that what they base the movie on?
Yeah.
This manga, yeah.
That's what it's styled after.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I've seen bits of the movie, and then I had a buddy that wanted to watch the remake, the American one, and I did not like that one.
That was awful. That was Spike Lee as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, how the mighty slip up sometimes. But I never got around to watching the full original movie, and so when they announced this, I was like, well, now I really want to just read it, and then I'll watch the actual movie and see. I love doing that and seeing the differences.
Here we go. It says, there you go. January the 6th, 2026. $69.99 for 848 page deluxe hardcover book 1. Oh my god. It's written, I think the writer is Garon Tsuchiya and Nobuaki Minegishi is the artist, maybe, or the other way around. So there we go. Very cool.
No. So yeah, I've been Dark Horses. If you wanna just yap for a second, they had there's Zax. but they had
I am home.
I
think half of my brain and half of my body and half of my health is still in London and Manchester, but yeah, apart from that,
it'll arrive a week later. It's just jet lag too. But Dark Horse has been teasing all kinds of fancy releases and news about these deluxe edition mangas, and they got Appleseed. I don't know if you're familiar with that one.
Oh yeah, I know the title. Yeah.
So they're doing that.
Animated version. Oh.
Yep. Oh, there's a new Gru series coming out too.
Ooh. Thanks for that. I had no idea. All new humorous Gru adventure begins April 2026. I thought, I'd heard they were doing a new one. The Prophecy. Oh my god. Still going, Sergio. What a legend.
Yeah. And Sakai doing the lettering too.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad, isn't it? He still does that. Fair play.
Yeah, Dark Horses. They keep teasing the new releases, and they keep asking people what they want. And
listen, Davina, you probably know my origin story. Like, it was the first actual physical American comic book I bought with my pocket money. Before I got into even buying Batman and Spider-Man regularly. Gru issue 17. Loved it. It's a crazy tale of Gru. He's in the sea. He's being chased by, I think, piranhas or some kind of fish. So I never forgot it. Loved it ever since. Yeah. How about you, Phil Monica? Have you been a Gru fan?
I do have a few Gru fans. Or I have a few Gru fans.
I have a few Gru fans in my room, locked up.
I just imagine like ceiling fans with Gru and blades on,
like hanging on. Like, did I err?
But no, whenever I do see them in like dollar bins or whatever, I do grab them because they are really fun. Like it's not high class storytelling. It's not Watchmen, fun. But yeah, it is. It's Mad Magazine kind of just. I love Spy versus Spy from Mag Magazine.
Oh my god, I used to love that, man.
That's kind of where I put it at. Like Would I consider it fine art? No, but am I gonna read it every time it's in front of me? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's just something to. It's like a comfort read. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. You know, as you say, you're not getting like high art, but you're just having fun. And there's so much detail. It's beautiful. You just get lost in there. Sergio Aragones is doodling cartoon.
Yeah. That's really what it is. Is he's just having fun doodling with it.
Brilliant. Okay, mate. That's all right. I'm gonna wrap things up here. I need some painkillers or something. Yeah. Woo. But we made it. Fairmont, thanks for joining me for the first stream of 2026.
We made it.
Where are we? Where's the applause? I'm so slow. I know. Here it is. That's me. That's me in like 5 minutes. After we stop, I'm going to have a little nap under the kotatsu, I think. Cooler booler. So, any last words, Fairmont, before we finish? Finish him.
No, that's really it, man. We can wrap it up. I mean, we plan to do the weekly. Now I'm all turned around. I forgot what we were originally doing. We do it Mondays, right?
We will be back. We're back with our regular picks of the week and recommendations on, hopefully, it's like really, really early morning, isn't it? I think. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like
States time.
Yeah, I know you do it early in the morning. It's like
Monday morning, so we do drop that, and then it goes members only after that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you,
pay to win anymore.
Davina. Great show, and feel better, everybody. Thank you. Hope everyone's good. You're Genki, aren't you? You're fine.
Yeah, it's a funny story about that. I did get a little bit of a minor cold over the last few days, but thankfully I believe I'm getting over it for the most part. So
that's good.
I didn't come down with the gym illness where I was incapacitated for months on end.
That'll serve him right for like walking around in winter in New York in like, was it Crocs and shorts when he goes out?
That's nothing.
That's how he hangs out. You know, that's his style, man. His homey style in his house.
It's those burgers that are gonna get him there. That's
the dodgy meat every time.
you gotta watch out for that mystery meat.
I'm looking forward to, I say, getting Genki again, getting back into reading. I've not been reading that much, so hopefully get back into doing some reviews as well one day.
Yeah, I gotta get back on top of things as well. With the most of the time that I catch up on my reading is when I got some downtime at work, and when I've got time off at home, I'm like, man, I want to do all the things I can't do at work, i.e., reading. Right.
I tell you, man, it sucked. I was so ill, like I didn't even feel like reading. You know, I mean, it's just that kind of thing.
Especially being on like a plane and getting the motion sickness and all that.
Oh God, yeah. Going there was fine. Going there, I got over the flu. I was Genki. We got to London, no problem. Long flight, crazy flight, but yeah, I've been there like 2.5 days. I was like, oh no, I'm getting a sore throat again. What's going on? I don't know what it was. Some weird, probably just being tired. When you're traveling and you got jet lag and time lag. Wasn't sleeping, so
your body hasn't rested enough, and you get exposed to all the different. You're putting
your body through like a battle or something, aren't you? Just like battering your body and your mind.
Yeah, just running back and forth for days on end.
Yeah. Okay, that's been awesome. Let's drop some music, shall we, at the end? Which one should we play? Something weird or traditional, Japanese. We can do our weird Japanese dance if you like.
Oh, I'm doing it right now. You just can't see it.
I just can't see me. Can't wait to read this properly in detail. It's so funny that he says I, not AI. I means love. He is Japanese love.